Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like another crash out is back on the menu, and I'm going to view Wuthering Waves 3.6 and its launch, right? The rather somewhat disappointing launch we've had to the update with no events, a story, and pretty much that's it for the patch. This is the season of crash outs because of one thing. When players of a game get a patch where there's not necessarily that much to do, they look for entertainment in any way possible. And they seek out this entertainment in a variety of different avenues. It could be in-game or out of game. And in this circumstance, when there's no content in-game for a lot of people to really rally around, talk about, blah, 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 because it's locked behind the only content to talk about in the 3.6 update, day one, is locked behind a 5-hour quest. Because, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing else in this update when it drops other than like a hologram fight. You can either talk about the hologram fight or you can talk about a 5-hour quest. I wonder who's done both of those on day one. And so the end result is we're doing this because apparently somebody's getting called out, and they're getting called out and focused on and pretty much getting, dragged around the community for one reason. They were acting a little bit goofy. And that creator is going to be none other than Legends Gaming. And so let's go ahead and see the breakdown over here, see what this one is all about, and then give our take on the situation. Because we have a bit of a history with Legends Gaming. And if you're interested about that history, you can just check out this video over here, where it's titled, "What Did I Do?" And then you can see he just blocked me and said everything's my fault. I wonder if he's going to do that again. At least I'm going to give him a reason this time. I find it funny how the WuWa community mindlessly, by the way, attacked Gacha Smack just for criticizing the 3.1 quest and how he talked about Imeth. Let me give you some context over here. And I've actually got like a great video on the matter that explains pretty well why people were giving Gacha Smack so much, smack for his take. The most disliked video in WuWa history. Let's give this a short little listen.
Look!
It's good.
A laser sword.
And she would sit on it. And then after that, we would on this chair.
Those are his own chatters, by the way. Those are his own chatters. These aren't my chatters. This is from his own stream. Gacha Smack 445, as they would say, right? If that documentary was released prior to this live stream that he did on 3.1, that would have been in there, especially with what you see on the screen right here. So that was his own chat commenting on his playthrough. So the hate, ladies and gentlemen, wasn't mindless. It was actually so well directed, his own chatters were giving him shit. And so if his own chatters are going to do it in this echo chamber that Gacha Smack cultivates, where he bans anybody that, like, says anything about him, well, you kind of get what's going on over here, right? That is pretty warranted, I think most people would say. And you can just watch the rest of this 1 hour, 22-minute video just to see why that's warranted. I'll stand by everything in here. And so now you can kind of see this is already a little bit, well, it's already a bit of a loaded take, but let's hear more. But I hear nothing but crickets for Legends Gaming, even though he called Booling's VA trash and said she was faking her accent. So let's listen to this take, because I haven't actually heard it yet. I have not heard this one yet. It's fresh for me. This is not pre-watched.
She literally surrendered.
Master, what are you? A forfeit without cause.
I forgot how bad her English voice actor was. Oh my god. Baja.
Master has tasked me with your
Not Baja, fucking... I already forgot her name, bro.
Yeah, so he just called Booling Baja, and if you know who Baja is, she looks like literally the opposite of Booling. Like, if I were to, like, take two females on the roster and, like, compare them, like, Baja is like a tall cannons, right? She's like tall cannons, black hair. Booling is like short, not cannons, and like light blue hair. So like they're literally like the exact opposite of each other when it comes to character design. Like truly, I don't know what else to say. They're like the two farthest apart I think you can get on the roster.
Wow, all this for me. Come, eat while it's still hot.
God, her
Don't mind if I do.
the voice acting for her is so bad.
So good. Why is it oh so good?
It sounds like an English person trying to fake a Chinese accent.
It's time.
So let me actually show you who the Wuthering VA is. And then when you realize who the Wuthering VA is, you'll be like, wait, no, that is an actual Chinese person. So basically, let me just tell you what's going on here from like an optical angle, because this is really not great, right? You have this like stereotypical like neck-bearded white guy who's like balding and pretty large and rotund, generalizing and saying that the Asian accent to Chinese person is a white person trying to sound Chinese when it's actually a Chinese person just speaking accented English because they're Chinese American. It's really not a good look, right? This is not a good look. And some could say it's comparable to, if not possibly worse than, the Gacha Smack situation, because that guy was just hopelessly horny and drunk, right? That was the main commentary for Smack. He was hopelessly horny and drunk, while this is kind of racist. I don't know which one's worse. Do you want to be hopelessly horny and drunk or racist? That's not very good, right? But that's what is happening over here. Because there's a lack of sensitivity involved where I guess you don't even take up the time to look up the VA for Bu Ling, and then you would recognize, well, okay, she's actually Asian.
God damn, we need to see that in Japanese now so I can like erase that horrible fucking voice acting from my brain, bro. That was horrible. Not Jingsho. It was Bu Ling. Wow, I just
All right, well now what you're gonna do over here? Now you're just gonna piss off Chinese people. Yeah, that's like that now you're just gonna create a Middle Plate Arcadia situation over here. So yeah, you can kind of see what's going on over here. Basically, I think the best light that you could view this in is this is culturally insensitive, and the worst light is this is racist. So that's not great at a first glance. And this is the thing. I think that the statement that just Everton over here, the fall off season, what they're saying is actually quite fair. This is something that I imagine could have likely gotten a lot more drama. You can see that the engagement over here is like kind of, it's whatever, right? This is something that could have gotten a lot more drama. Well, this is the thing. It has. Because there is now a situation where people are kind of like going into the quote retweets over here, and now they're talking about the situation, and there's some golden replies, ladies and gentlemen. How is this racist, by the way? Okay, so let me explain to you. Let me explain to you in layman's terms how this situation could be viewed as racist. Imagine for a second over here, right? That you couldn't see me, right? And that all you could hear was my voice. And based off this, somebody says, "Oh, Saint, that dumb white motherfucker, that dumb white Gacha CC going around saying all this dumb white person shit all the time." And then, wait, I'm actually Asian. Wait, I'm actually Asian though. So that's like, that was pretty racist, wasn't it? Do you get it? Do you get it now? Because he made a bunch of assumptions that this is like some English, like this is like some white English person faking like some Asian accent when it's actually just an Asian person speaking in their Asian accent. Do y'all get it? I don't think that was too complicated to explain. I feel like that one was it's kind of obvious how that can be viewed as offensive. Because you're attributing the actions, whatever, right, to like a specific race or specific ethnicity, but it's actually, that was an assumption you made because of your pre-existing whatever. You get what's going on over here. I don't even know why I had to explain that. Are you retarded? Yeah, you probably are. These are some of the comments that were made. I'll start off with this one first because it's funnier and you're gonna laugh at it. This drama didn't blow up. Nothing crazy happened because no one watches the 4-star Tectone. Because no one watches the 4-star Tectone. I've had a thing, I had a stint where I called this guy like Legion's sequence, or sorry, I called this guy Tectone's sequence node. I used to call him Tectone's S1 or S2. That's actually too much credit for him. S1s and S2s in WuWa are like some of the best upgrades in the game for a lot of characters. He's more like Tectone's S5 or S4. The really shitty one that never does anything, and it's like the consolation prize as you're on the way to S6. That's what he is. He's like the S5 of a unit, where it gives like 1%, like 10% attack. Or like it gives you like 10% defense or a revive. Shit you don't even need. I think 4 stars is too much, because that would imply that they're useful. Because Legions and I have a bit of a history. Right? It's a bit of a situation. And as you can see, guys, there's a lot of people that are upset with him. This is the reputation that he's unfortunately built because he has a crazy history of a lot of hypocrisy, and this is the big one, making shit up. This is a past situation over here where he got exposed by this account as well, where Legions was basically talking about how the WuWa community, you can see post deleted by author because he does this shit all the time. He just writes some retarded shit on Twitter, deletes the post, and then pretends it didn't happen. But the history is all here, so this is a recollection of it. Legions was basically going ahead and insinuating the WuWa community was like causing drama in his streams, shitting on AKE, and like ruining his experience with the game. And then somebody just said, yeah, I actually saw your stream, and no one was saying that. If you want to start drama, at least bring evidence instead of making shit up. And then he deleted his post afterwards. He's basically told, stop making shit up and bring proof, and then he deleted his post. But there was another situation, guys. There was another one. It was legitimately funny. He made an apology video regarding the situation, deleted that as well. That's the fucking funny part. Deleted that shit as well. And you want to know what he did in his apology video? This is an excerpt from it. I think that shit is deleted, though, so this is, again, the only record of it.
In my chat, I mean people that I recognize from my WuWa streams that always come in only for my WuWa streams and nothing else. Constantly saying things like, the story is boring, the factory system is ass, the gacha system sucks. And I will say there's probably a lot of people that come from Saints community that were in there too, or, you know, CCs that were complaining about the gacha system because after...
So, like, he just goes ahead and blames me, right? He just blames me. But you want to know what the funniest thing about all of this? Dude, this guy's the biggest hypocrite I've ever fucking seen. Because we got even, like, more posts over here, right? He's just like, oh, yeah, they're talking about AKE's gacha system. It's so bad. It's causing so many troubles for me. Oh, their community's so toxic. Let's read this. So, this statement is in line with one of the previous things he said, right? Oh, I'm seeing a lot of people complaining about the Arknight's gacha system. And I've got to say, a lot of you never played gachas before Genshin, and it shows. January 18th, right? Before the game releases. So the same system as Arknight's Enfield. Yeah, nah, I'm good. So, like, this is him saying the gacha system's bad in Enfield. And that's why he's not playing Silver Palace. And, like, before he said, oh, it's not Saint's fault because his WuWa viewers are, like, so mad at the gacha system. But then he doesn't like it either. Bro, like, this is the type of just, like, dude, why are all my ops retarded? Right? Like, why are all my ops stupid? Because that's, like, how it all ends up boiling down. My ops are just dumb. They're like, oh my gosh, Saint is the devil. Oh, he's so evil. Oh, he's so wrong. And then, well, Saint was actually right the whole time. Yeah, Saint was actually right the whole time. Yeah, that's why it's easy to 10v1, guys. That's why it's easy to 15v1, 1v15. It's when you're right. It's easy to win 1v15s when you are right. Some people just don't realize it until 3 or 4 months after the battle. And that's the reality, guys. This dude crashed the fuck out on me. Said all these things. Blocked me as well. That was the context of this video, by the way. Do you want to know why I was blocked? I commented XDD and I was immediately blocked. I commented XDD because he was blaming me. And then I got blocked after that one, bro. Legit. Legit. That was insane, was it not? And XDD was enough. But it's okay. We farmed a fucking video out of it, bro. Maybe, yeah, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna lie, Legions. Hey, that was, hey, keep doing it. Hey, we about to run another one. We about to do it again, bro. We about to do it again over here, bro. I appreciate that one, brother. Because there's more. Bro, it keeps going. He's getting dragged elsewhere. That was just my personal history, and of course, his history of contradictions with Enfield. It turns out that, well, there's even more. We got Narushio. And just so you know, for some context over here, like, I don't know if it matters, but I saw the word slur. Narushio is from India. I think. That's just some context I'm going to provide. I don't know. I blocked him in his channel after he used slurs towards me. So I don't know if those were racial slurs or not. And again, I'm just providing the context. He's not specific over here, but I just wanted to mention that. So I don't really follow his content. I've also noticed that he uses AI-generated thumbnails, which doesn't exactly help his credibility. This is my personal take. I'm personally fine with AI-generated thumbnails as long as you're not stealing anybody else's stuff. If you're using AI to creatively generate your thumbnails, go for it. You're good to go. But if you're just like copying other people's style and stuff like that and just straight up like ripping shit and then taking shortcuts to steal things, I think that's entirely different. What he's doing, I don't know because I don't give a fuck. I also don't think he understands how much effort Elizabeth Chu put into voicing Bu Ling. Her accent isn't something she's faking. She's speaking naturally in an authentic Asian English accent, and I think that performance deserves more appreciation and respect. So, yeah, you can kind of see over here, this guy's taking the high road, right? He's kind of going with, like, the more, hey, like, we need to be more accountable for the things we're saying, while this guy's just like, yeah, you are, this guy over here is just like, yeah, you are a bitch. This is what you call the low road. This is the low road. This is what you call the high road when it comes to addressing these situations. And as you can tell, I'm taking no path at all. I'm just sitting here laughing at the journey. So let's go ahead and read some of the comments over here. He also uses AI music. Oh, okay. All right. So now he's going to be a part of the AI debacle. He's going to be a part of the AI debacle. Yeah. So you can kind of see what's going on over here. Legions Gaming. The guy known for saying the dumbest shit all the fucking time and getting farmed the fuck out for it has said dumb shit yet again and is getting farmed the fuck out for it. Who could have thought that it would happen again? And who thought it would have happened again this year? But then again, the last time it happened, it was only in January. So I guess we'll see one more by the time that the year's over. Let me know what you all thought. Peace out.